Hi, my name is Vincent Wong, and I'm from the Pre-Health program at the School of Advancement. Today, I'd like to share with you a method that I've used to make it easier to set up and to conduct polls during Zoom meeting. What you want to do is you want to go to your online Zoom profile by visiting this website, zoom.us/profile. Once you're there, you can click on meetings, and this would create a list of all the meetings that you have created for your classes. So choose the one that you want to create the polls in, and you just click directly into the link. And you want to scroll all the way to the bottom where you will see polls. If you have not created polls before, this section will be empty. And in order to create a poll question, it's quite simple. You just click on create, and you will type your question here. I will call this self-quiz. And then we will say, what is 2 plus 4? So choice number 1, we can say 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can add more choices if you want. So when you're doing your Zoom meeting, you would launch the poll from the ribbon that you have. It's right next to the chat icon. If you launch that, then your student will be able to see the questions, and then they will be able to participate. It's a great way to engage your students and keep your class interactive. However, I found that this method is quite time consuming, because if I want to create a lot of questions, I would actually have to go into Zoom here, and I would have to add all the questions. And all these questions will be tied to this particular meeting. If I want to use it in another meeting, I would actually have to export it. And also, if I want to make changes to the question, I have to log back onto Zoom and find the question and make the changes there. So it's a little bit time consuming. So instead, what I have been doing is I instead of having the actual question here, I just type choose the correct answer. And instead of having actual answers here, I just put generic A, B, C, D, E. Okay. And sometimes I need to have more choices just in case. So I put A to F. And then the actual questions that I want the students to be doing during the polls are actually in a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so I type the questions here, I share my screen, and then I launch the polls. So the student will be reading the question, and then they will be choosing the answer from the polls. So this way, you only have to create one poll per Zoom meeting. Okay, and you just keep on relaunching the same poll over and over again. And then you can have as many questions as you want in either a PowerPoint presentation, or if you have it in a Word document, and you can just share your screen with your students, and they will be able to see them. And it's much easier to maintain this way, because if you want to make changes, you don't have to log on to Zoom. You can just do it directly in your PowerPoint or Word documents. So give it a try. Maybe it will save you some time. Hopefully, you will find this method helpful. Thank you for watching.